What's that recognition, mean to you to get that kind of national attention for the way you played the last month?
I mean, it's pretty cool, I don't really put too much into awards and stuff like that. I'm here where my feet are at every day, but it's, cool to get your name out there. Credit to Coach Gibson and all the other guys that are around me that are playing their tail off. And, he's one of the best coaches in the nation, like I always say, so just credit to those guys as well.
How good a job is the D-line doing putting you in a position to make plays?
Yeah, y'all have heard Coach Gibson since the offseason. I think this is, it's definitely the best D-line I've ever played with in my life. Those six guys that we have up there, especially Gavin, Savion, and CJ, they're unlike any D lineman I've ever played with. They got the highest motor I've ever seen on a D lineman, so it's pretty easy to make plays behind guys like that.
I don't know if you noticed if the tight end is on you or not when you blitz, but obviously you had that one sack where you basically destroyed the tight end, and then how important was it your pass broken up? That probably saved about 20, 30 yards in a first down.
Yeah, we just got to continue to just work on, run and play action, get our eyes right, making those plays, and they're exciting, but like I said, it shouldn't even been there, we should add someone on that, and we just got to continue to work on our eyes and continue to learn the defense. So.
How has the team responded to last weekend in practice this week?
Actually, really well. We brought out a lot of energy. Coach Doran does a great job of not really, obviously learning from the game, but not dwelling on the game, because if you do that, this one will suck too. So, just making sure yesterday when we came out here for our first practice that we were flying around, that, we had that one in the past. We learned from it, but we're on to a new team and a new week now.
You've gone through a lot of quarterback changes in your 6 years. Does it affect the defense at all? Does it energize you guys?
No matter what happens over there, we got to do our job. And if they don't score, they don't win. And, that's the mentality that we have, and that's the mentality that Coach Gibson instills into us. So, he says it all the time, no matter what happens on the offensive side of the ball, we have to do our job, and we have to play 11-man football every play.
What can you say just about MJ's, kind of the way he's handled things this week?
Yeah, MJ's been great all season. When Brennan came in and Brennan won that spot, he was great. He was an awesome teammate. Likewise with Brennan, now that MJ's in that spot, he's been an awesome, model for him, an awesome person to be behind. And I think MJ has handled it really well. It's not like, MJ's not like a flashy guy that wants to be put out on the scene all the time, So him just keeping his head down and working, so I think that's what the guys see.
Steffel, the potent running attack against Louisville, how important is it for the defense to keep that up against another great running team in Marshall?
Yeah, Marshall's got one of the, I think one of the best running backs in the nation, if not the best. He can run. He's a power runner. He's a speed back. He's so patient in the backfield. And their O-line and their scheme is also really good. So just, like I said earlier, having our eyes right, and like I said after last game, that's kind of our mentality. We don't want anyone running the ball. So, just continuing to focus and play hard on that.
This will be the halfway point of the season. After this, a lot of ACC games. Does this feel like a turning point for this football team here?
Yeah, this game right here is super important. Every game's super important, but this one, you like to have a win going into ACC ball, have some momentum. So when we get into just back-to-back ACC games, we're in a rhythm and we're flowing. You don't really want to start back from zero when you get into ACC ball. So just making sure that we go into this game flowing and everybody's playing how they're supposed to play.